everybody, it's Anna. Time for the Tuesday card and this week's tarot story. This day we have the first of two major arcana cards we're going to see in this tarot story, and it is Strength. So Strength is the number 8 card in the major arcana, and 8 is I connect to the experience of being in flow or feeling empowered. So this card is about surfacing our strength. And in this case, I think the strength actually comes from not the lion, but the angel energy. So the angel energy I think of as actually our soul connection, the divinity within us, which is not afraid of any part of ourselves, which loves us unconditionally and is always about expansion, freedom, releasing more and more creativity and possibility in the world. So the lion, I often think, is connected to our vital energy, which most of us have been taught to be afraid of. This lion actually could be a dangerous creature if it was agitated, if it was picked on. But in this case, it is lolling out its tongue as she's touching it, indicating that it is willing to submit to her caresses. And that means the lion is happy to be loved. It's happy to have this connection. It's not inherently hostile to that connection. It actually wants it. The reason we think of a lion as being hostile, because they're powerful for one thing, but also because if you ever think of a lion being in a cage, it can be very hostile. And that's the problem most of us have with our vital energy. We've been taught that it is wild, it is uncivilized, it is dangerous. We've been taught to rein it in, to follow the rules, to kind of play it smaller than we really are. And so our energy gets ticked off at being put in a cage, and then we get scared of it because it's roaring, it's screaming, it's frustrated. We can feel that frustration, and we begin to understand this energy is dangerous. But this card reminds us that it's only dangerous when it's not loved, when it's not trusted, when it's not allowed to do what it naturally does. In this case, she's not restraining the lion. She is just loving it. And because she trusts it, it's free to be itself. Also means that because the lion likes this connection, it wants this connection, that it is going to lend all of that lovely vitality and energy to her to follow her lead. So what this card tells us is that when we kind of access our divinity, access our angel energy, our soul energy, and bring it in as the unconditionally loving energy it is, and allow it to encourage us to release this vital energy, they become really good friends. And our lives have a new kind of momentum, a new kind of power that they didn't have before. So what occurs to me is yesterday's card was the 6 of Cups reversed, which is about innocence, like being in that place of magic, coming to the world with fresh eyes, but it's blocked a little bit. And that could be because we're trying to be present, but our brains are worried about something in the past, something in the future that might go wrong. So we're having a hard time being present to the current possibilities because our mind keeps leaping away from the present moment into the fears of the past, fears of the future. But we talked about how trying to figure out where the mind is bouncing off to, and seeing if we can figure out what's got the mind nervous, if we can still it. So let's just say yesterday you were able to kind of get your mind to come back to the present moment, to kind of claim the innocence of the magic of the moment. Well, then today you may be discovering that there is a sense of just overall acceptance. I think that's an important lesson for the 6 of Cups too, is we accept what's in front of us. It may not be it may not be immediately or initially what we might think we want, but we say, this is what it is. There is always magic in this. So can I let go of my resistance or my fear of what it might be, what it could be, what it once was, let go of all that and be in this present moment and deepen my connection to the magic available here. If I can do that, then I can release this lion. I can feel the vitality of the lion combined with the loving, gentling energy of my soul, and really anything is possible. So it's a great card to follow up the 6 of Cups reversed. I'll see you tomorrow for our next card. Bye.